below. Riven taking that, and there's going to be the Shirelia's pop. Mundo and Olaf starting the fight, but where's the HP that I was talking about before? And it looks like Voyboy may be able to keep himself alive with W, but not for long enough. Corky, Cutie Pie just left a fire on the team from the outside, and he's doing some work here. So much damage from Cutie Pie, and he's doing a great job with Riven as well, trying to stun and get out of this fight. Cutie Pie still in the mix of things as they finally take down Lee Sin. And as I said, they are keeping Cutie Pie alive, and he will be the one to focus this fight.
Oh, wow. With 2 alive, the lifesteal was just enough thanks to those Doran's blades. And you know what would have been funny? So he actually did this thing where he actually sold that 3rd Doran's to get a BF sword. I would have laughed to be like lost with John at 12 health. It's like, told you not to sell that 3rd Doran's blade, bro. But that worked out for him. Great job.
That was crazy. They didn't focus him, and then after jumping into the fight with Valkyrie, wanting to do damage with the burning ground underneath him, they still didn't focus him. He was kind of just getting hit by AoE damage, and whoever wanted to throw something out. Riven obviously stunning up, but pushed herself out of the fight to try to turn around and come back, able to get the kill on her. So Cutie Pie, really great mechanics during that fight, was able to pull out the win for his team. What was, I believe, 17-5 is now 17-10. That's quite a big jump.
Yeah, that's definitely very, very awesome there. And you know, one of the cool things though is Voiba kind of ran in, initiated, took a whole heck of a lot of damage. But the thing is, they had that Soraka dumping heals onto him. And you know, they kept him alive longer than you would have thought. They're like, oh, it's Voiboy, let's go, let's go, let's go. But Voiboy's building tanky. And oh, wow, they're going for Baron, and the team is not close. You're welcome. People yelling for the items back in the crowd. Voiboy getting caught though again. Pops, oh, Cutie Pie's got to be careful. They're going to jump on a Zion. He's down a half health right now. They've managed to interrupt the Baron attempt.
There we go.
Tommy's got to be a little bit careful though.
Voiboy finally grabbing that Giant's belt. Now he is definitely someone you do not want to fight. You can see him not taking any damage. Every time he's grabbing that undertow, he'll be able to chuck it again just about 0.5 to a second later, and that will continuously slow you. That's when he just comes and recklessly swings at your face.
Recklessly swings.
Minions mid are not going to be doing much as they are now milling about. Binding goes down. Voiboy is stopped. Does he have his ultimate still? He does not. So Olaf's ultimate is down. If he is caught, he can be bursted. They do have the amount of damage to do that, especially now with Graves. Going for now a Bloodthirster, getting himself a little more sustained, but he doesn't have the damage from the Bloodthirster yet. Just the Scepter. Nice pop-up on Soraka. Good damage there. She gives herself the heal. Morgana getting chunked down. Does not even get to use her ultimate. And it looks like Dignitas has the upper hand in this fight. Pushing out Nintendo Dude. He goes down quickly. I'm a Cutie Pie. Another kill for himself. Now 10-2 in the game. There is another one. 10-2 Cutie Pie, Valkyrie forward. Oh, gets popped up by Janna. Won't be able to finish this one. And it looks like Dignitas has turned this one around. MM had a huge lead in the beginning. Still 45,000 gold to 35,000 gold. So MM still has a 10,000 gold lead in this fight.
They're going for Baron.
They're going to go for Baron, hopefully killing some of that lead or gold lead here. And bringing up some of those levels. Nobody's even close to level 18 yet, and this game is 18 to 13.
Oh wow, nice smoke bomb there by Graves. They're really screwing with Dignitas' ability to see what's going on there. He might go for the steal. I mean, it's possible. He's a little bit too far away though at this point. They will pick that one up. Nice by Dignitas, getting that Baron back for themselves. Still down 8,000 gold, but their positioning has been great. Cutie Pie has been able to just hit people over and over. That was absolutely awesome.
So after taking quite a beating and having 0 outer turrets on the map, Dignitas shows a lot of life and a lot of momentum as they come back, grab Baron. Almost 30 minutes into this matchup, Cutie Pie is being the carry that is required by the AD. And he is 230 CS to Graves 185. He's also 10-2-2 to Graves' 6-3-7. However, Graves has been a pretty big factor in these fights. Ziggs has good positioning. He's doing good damage, so definitely a force to be reckoned with still. As you said, that blue buff Graves, he's just keeping it on himself. Still has half of that left. And it looks like they are going to gather here in mid. Dominate did not get Baron. And yes, Cutie Pie did, of course. And they're actually gonna wait for the push, but I don't think they're gonna get it. They don't really want to put themselves out of position because they know MM has a great team fight.
Yeah, the team fight's gonna be really good on both sides. A couple of things happened though is that, you know, Graves had burned his ult a little bit earlier in that fight. He kind of fired it from down here onto that brush. And they all kind of retreated over to this side, then the fight finally started. So they got to regenerate a little bit of that damage. And of course, they've got a couple healers there with Soraka and Tarek, so they're able to burst, again, a lot of health back into these fights. And right now, all the Ignites are down for MM, so this is actually the best time for Dignitas to get a battle going. They've got 2 Summoner heals. They've got the Soraka in there as well. Actually, the Summoner heals are down, but they've got Soraka regardless. And of course, Tarek and Mundo. And so with the Ignites down, is the best time for Dignitas to fight. They've got about 30 seconds with that status. They're exhausted. Look at the status. They actually have 1 or 2 up as well, so the Dignitas really do want to get something going here. They might poke at this turret. They've got positioning for Cutie Pie to do so. Voyboy off the wings. They're a little bit afraid still. Does make sense, I suppose. Let's see if they can get this pressure going. They finally got some armor onto Morgana. She's going to go for Zhonya's as her next item. Very late Zhonya's. I like the AP she had earlier. Let her do a whole heck of a lot of damage, but then that last fight you saw, she got caught out and dropped because she didn't go Zhonya's. So a little bit too aggressive there with that build, or at least with her plays there regarding that build. So see if they can get the pressure going. The Ignites now back up, so this could be a lot of fight again coming in here against Dignitas. A lot of pressure is available. Paradox will take us some damage. They don't have heals, unlike Dignitas. So they do really want to play these poke games.
Yeah, they're doing a really great job having Corky be able to poke and throwing that undertow out, just clearing minions. Wave after wave after wave is just feeding these guys experience. Voyboy's getting all that gold, and right now that's going to start happening for him. Also, top and bottom, they're going to be able to push these lanes. However, that's going to give MM really good vision of what Dignitas is doing, so they can formulate now. Dignitas has some wards all over the place, but do we have an oracles on MM? Yes, we do. Pixel does have an oracle. Mundo does not. I thought he was clearing one, but that was just a ping. So it could be, you know, vision favor of MM. It could win them again another fight if they can get into the jungle, maybe around Mundo's red, maybe around the blue. We haven't seen too much focus there, as it has been a big factor in a lot of other games that we've seen today. Mundo roaming around the jungle, waiting to gather with his team in mid here.
Let's see what they can do. Okay, so Scar, actually the build is a rush for Frozen Heart. He's actually going sort of tanky AP. That was actually the sort of standard Stalemate Soraka build. Is you get that wood, and then you go for tank. You go for tank stats. You got that Frozen Heart in there. It's going to really chop down the damage that Lee Sin, Riven, and Graves can all do. So that, I mean, you wanted that Frozen Heart even sooner if possible. But that is an amazingly good build here. I would expect a Randuin's to come out at some point from Dominate. I think it's a really, really important pickup here. He has the Heart of Gold. I really hope he goes for Randuin's for Dignitas' sake. Pick that item up here. Dignitas actually the same way have 3 auto attackers. You're not really going to see attack auto that much, but you know, you do want to see MM pick up some minus attack speed as well. Riven's not super likely for it, but I don't know. I mean, the problem is they don't have like these mana using melee champions, so you're a little bit less likely to see that build come out from them.
Yep. Moving down bottom as we're focusing. Dignitas rather is kind of all over the place right now. They're trying to push, not really wanting to focus on fights or catch anybody off guard. They're not.
Oh, they're gonna base trade. Like if Dignitas goes to push bottom, they're gonna lose mid. They have to be right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like exactly. Like they're going bottom. They're showing themselves. They're not initiating in any fights. They're not really trying to counter ward. They're just really all over the place right now. It doesn't seem like they have a collective mind at going into these fights. And MM is just doing so many big things right now. I mean, look at just Riven, or look at Zion and Nintendo. Those HP bars, they're so discouraging in a fight. Those are the people you don't want to focus. And they have a lot of those. However, Olaf now very, very, very tanky. Finally getting that Warmogs after rushing Shirelia's. So it seemed to work out for Voyboy so far. I guess can't question the carry big player of Hanover.
Scar getting dropped to half health again. I love that Deathcat Morgana build. It's so, much damage. You can really chunk people down. Get him to half health with just a couple of spells. Dignitas have to be careful. They've used red elixirs now on Mundo. Cutie Pie still has blue. They're going to jump in there. Going to go for Zion, maybe Paradoxical. He doesn't have the Zhonya's yet. They could go for the damage of it. Zion at half health right now. Everyone's getting bursted. Scar needs to pop those heals. Cutie Pie trying to get away from Nintendo. Is doing so kind of. Zion's Martin's still very low. Zig drops down. Cutie Pie picks up another one as well. Is godlike. Logan's about to drop down to Morgana. No, gets the heal up in time. Will not die to ignite. Oh, he lives. Voyboy getting some health back. And again, 2 kills for nothing and just the barely survival. Scar with that blue elixir, enough AP to make that wish hit for 550 health on everyone on that team. And I mean, they needed exactly that much health. So they're going to move in. Dominant taking some damage here. Not too bad though. If I were Scar, I'd be afraid though of getting bursted out of nowhere. He's very low on health. They're going to keep pressing. They've got 20 seconds here. There's that root from Paradoxical. I think Voyboy needs to run at this point.
He just says, whatever, I'm going to throw an axe at you.
Yeah, that's fair.
So Dignitas coming out with very big fights there. Cutie Pie again was on the outside doing some great damage. Voyboy again coming in strong. Now that he has that HP, he's definitely somebody that can get into the fight. We saw it happening for a few other teams is that they try to initiate without the HP and you really just get taken down. Yeah, it looks scary coming in. You're a big dude with axes. You're a Viking. But if you can't take the damage, you're going to go down fast. And Olaf does not excel at tanking without HP.
I want to point out Locust's build, by the way. It's upgraded boots, gold per 10, gold per 10. Part of Shirelia's, 10 wards. Locust's build is 10 wards. I I like that.
You already have passive defense, so that works out for you.
Yeah, he's got a lot of armor. I mean, he's got 170 armor, right? He's like, okay, if more goes for me, they're bad. Everyone else does only physical damage, so I'm just going to stack the heck out of armor, hope I don't get owned. So far, he's not. He's honestly, 1, 2, 13. PewDiePie, 12 and 2, full carrying this game. And so Dignitas are just, they're stabilizing ever so much. They've actually, shrunk the gold lead to 6,000. They're still only down 3 kills. They're positioning again around mid lane. This could be really close.
Pixel just out of range of that ward that was above him, did not see it, and it looks like they saw the wards that were placed. Great placement just above those rocks right there on the top left of Baron. Obviously not being seen by the support. They are going to chase here. Olaf just trying to bait out some skills. He can easily take a Dark Binding and Tormented Soil and run away happy with it. We do have PewDiePie grabbing a Guardian's Angel, so now not is he only not being focused enough in fights. When he is, he's coming back to life.
Yep, and hopefully the cooldown on his Valkyrie will be back by then. It's only a 12-second cool. They're actually still camping in the brush. Whoever's going to jump in there gets caught first. There's all the initiation. Let's see if they can do enough damage here. Morgana's in the middle. Actually has Zhonya's now. It's going to make it very, very difficult to pick her up. Scar's going to drop first, it seems. Can he get the heals up? Oh, he burst heals enough. Zion Spartan's still there getting baited, and they might get 1 kill. There's Stalemate picking up 1. PewDiePie still alive, but low on health. They're going to pick up maybe Nintendo. They picked up 2 so far. Will they get the 3rd? She's trying to run away. There's the stun. There's the... Oh, my gosh. They've picked up 3 here. Voyboy drops to Morgana, though. They picked 1 back up. That's a lot of assists on that kill. Dignitas, they really want this now. They're going to move in onto this turret, dominate off on the side. They know Morgana must recall, which means they're going to get an inhib out of this. 4 versus 2 right now, and it's only range damage, it's only magic damage.
They have another minion wave coming in. They can decide to do this. And Morgana and
going.
Janna will not be able to stop them if they continue to go for it. Mundo goes with the ultimate, and I believe he just threw his on as he started taking that. And
no,
looks like they're going to get some good damage down onto this. There goes the first turret. Can they expose that Nexus? They have 17 seconds, 10 at the most for Graves and Lee Sin. They are going to focus without paying attention. Can Janna put up a Howling Gale that stops that damage? I don't think it's going to be enough, and it looks like Dignitas will be able to come back and finish it out.
And I was sure they weren't going to make that too. The first one, when we came in, it's like, yeah, they came back really big deficit, but they came back from a deficit with without Baron and without tower kills in the map. This time, 9-1, 5 turrets down. They still made it happen. I am floored by the late game there from Dignitas. That was phenomenal from those guys. They did a really, really good job of turning that one around. I mean, that was just excellent.